What's up, everyone? This is Big Poner. Today I am here to talk to you about the boxes that were just released. Before I go into the breakdown of these, I do want to say that I can't recommend any of these boxes because I personally would not buy any of them. And before I explain my reasons why, I'm going to start off by explaining the items that I see value in, which is the egg incubators and the lucky eggs. The reason why the egg incubator is obviously going to be the best possible thing that you can put your coins towards. And the reason why is because it provides everything that you need to become a stronger trainer. It provides you with experience when you hatch them. It provides you with Stardust, which is going to be the most limited resource for all trainers. It gives you a higher chance to get high IV Pokemon. And even when you don't get a Pokemon that's good, those candies that you're getting from it are going to provide you even more experience from evolutions. Now, the other thing that I find useful are the lucky eggs, and the reason why is because you can use these lucky eggs to boost your experience by huge amounts during your sets of evolutions. You can use one egg, and on average, you're going to be able to do 80 evolutions, and that's going to be 40,000 bonus experience. So these two things are the only things that I really recommend for players. The only thing that I personally use now are the egg incubators. So now I'm going to kind of break these down and explain if you have reasons that you like to use, the lures, then I'm going to give you the best breakdown of how to buy these. Once again, the bronze box is going to be your best deal. The 8 lure modules are basically what you're paying for, so you're getting these at a discount of 220 coins because they're normally going to be 680 coins. So if we jump into the silver box, the lucky egg is normally for 8 it's going to be 500, so you're basically paying 480 for your lure modules, which is going to be only a 200 coin discount. Now, the reason why I can't give any value to the incense is because they're just absolutely horrible. I mean, though, the one time I tried to use them to help me out was for my first EXP challenge, but they were literally so bad and so useless in my opinion that after my first EXP challenge and seeing that they didn't give me any type of an advantage even when playing for 24 hours, I haven't used them for any of my EXP challenges after the first one. So I can't give any value to these. So the only thing that has a value are going to be the lure modules or the lucky eggs. And the reason why I can give some value to the lure modules is there are ways that you can use lure modules that are actually going to help you as a trainer or be, just something that I think can be fun or, provide something. The two ways that lure modules would be used that I would find beneficial. The first scenario is just going to be, you're out with some friends, you're getting some food or having some drinks, and you guys want to drop a lure module on a conveniently placed stop so you can catch a few Pokemon while you, take a break or eat some food and socialize. I've used lure modules for this reason. The only way that lure modules, though, are going to be actual beneficial towards your gains is if you're using 5 or 6 of them minimum on stops that are placed really closely together, and you're able to cover them within a 2-minute time period, which means every 2 minutes you have passed through all of the lure modules. The reason why you want to do it in a 2-minute time period is because obviously if you're catching something, you're going to need time to catch that Pokemon and then have a chance to catch the next Pokemon. If you're covering it in the max time, which is going to be 3 minutes, then that means that when you're catching one thing and you're walking through lure spawns, those other things are not even going to show up for you because you were catching something and you're barely making it through on the edge of the timer, which means you're not even going to have a chance to, catch some of the stuff that's spawning. So you need a very specific location for this to work. The reason why I don't do this type of farming is because with the increased rate to spawns that they have done since the game first came out, there are a lot of locations where you can get the same or more spawns from just the environment that's a good location than you can from either five or six, or even more lure module spawns, unless you just have some insane location where there's 10 stops that are close together and you're willing to lure module all of them, or if you're willing to use group work and keep them all lure moduled. It's really not going to be that beneficial. And the way that I kind of see it is, why would I spend money buying lure modules nonstop when I can just go out into the world, find a good spawn area, and I can just farm that for free? And then save my coins for incubators, or if I want to boost my experience, for lucky eggs. But even in this case, the first one is going to be the better deal, because you could just buy, 8 lucky eggs for 500, and then you could just buy this box for 460 and save 220 coins instead of 200. And then you've also got these extra 100 Pokeballs, which you're probably going to wind up throwing away if you're trying to stock up on some lure modules. But, if you need the balls, then it can help you out. So once again, the gold box is going to be the worst deal. The reason why is because 25 lucky eggs are going to be 1,250 coins, which means we're basically paying 1,230 coins for 2 8-packs of lure modules, which is by far going to be your worst deal. And you're getting a bonus of incense and great balls, which, the great balls are going to be the more useful thing in my opinion, as there's going to be increased spawns for the starter Pokemon. But, you're talking about taking up a ton of your inventory space, which I really don't like to do. And, even having 25 lucky eggs in your inventory, that's a lot of space that you're not going to be able to use for items that you're going to be using, like your, balls or raspberries, or if you're saving some items for the gym, you're just going to be taking up just a ton of space. So this isn't really any motivation to buy this unless you just want to. So if you're trying to stock up on some lure modules or even eggs, your best bet is going to be to just buy your eggs regularly and stock up on your lure modules through the bronze box. Thanks for listening. Talk to you guys later.